Hello fellow entities. In this video, I will talk about some things you should do before Arcane Odyssey releases. I saw how well parts 1 and 2 of things to do while waiting on Arcane Odyssey did, so I had no ideas what to do for part 3 that wouldn't just be restating what was already said in the previous parts, so in a way this is part 3, and most likely the final part of the series. Before we get started, I want to mention how only 2% of my viewers are subscribed. I'm not expecting everyone to subscribe, since not everyone likes the content I put out, but comparing subs to views and likes, I think is sorta sus if you ask me. But hey, if you want more content like this, then you know what to do. Anyway, that aside, I'm gonna go into the things you should do before Arcane Odyssey releases, which, for those who don't know what Arcane Odyssey is the sequel to Arcane Adventures, which is a game that was developed by Vtex. Initially, it was World of Magic that was the sequel, which is a game where you could choose a magic type, then create your own spells and all of that, going down the path of a hero or of a villain, but it's busy being revamped to be more suitable as a sequel to Arcane Adventures rather than just being a walking simulator. So first thing, I'd recommend saving at least 100 Robux, because when the game comes out for early access later this year, it'll be 100 Robux, and I say at least because I know personally I like to visit the avatar shop and things happen, you know. There'll also be game passes and more animation packs that are added, which I personally am gonna save at least 500 Robux because I know I want a lot of the cosmetics, and based off the previous prices I've seen of 300 Robux for, the boss animation. I probably should get more than 500, but it's for starters. If you don't plan to get the game in early access, there are still other things you could do before it officially releases. When the game releases, our levels will be set back to level 1, so having gear that would help you in the low levels would be pretty beneficial, since they aren't gonna empty our inventories. I assume guilds will not change, other than being called clans, and you'll keep your crowns, which will be renamed galleons. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that right. I know that I was super rusty with the game when I returned about 2 weeks ago, and it's been that way every time. I'm sure it's no different for anyone else if y'all even play other games. So I'd recommend getting used to the game again, or even practicing. Not to say you couldn't do that after Arcane Odyssey is released, but maybe it's just my personal preference. If for some strange reason you're still not in Vtex's server, I 100% recommend you joining, because you're missing out on the sneak peeks and other info regarding the game. I love the invite in the description and in the comments if YouTube doesn't keep deleting them. While you're down there, consider leaving a like and subscribing. It'll really help my channel out. Alright, so going off script, I don't know who needs to hear this, but whatever you're going through, just know you can get through it. Like, it doesn't even matter what it is. It may take time, like, I know it's probably not gonna be some instant results, but trust me, I know you'll make it. Just don't give up. Other than that, I'm not really sure what else there is that you'd need to do. I guess just have patience and wait for the game, because it's been quite some time and still not out. It should be out soon though, hopefully. Well, if you enjoyed the video, then please leave a like, subscribe, all of that. Probably shouldn't even be repeating this since I said it earlier. Also, don't mind my tone, I'm not sad right now. I just did not sleep last night, and I didn't feel like doing this any later. Other than that, see ya.
This is my life. I live to sing and play. Every day I wanna find a way to live my way.